Gallagher comes through with its pear release. Pear right now is a note. It's a hot fruit recently in the past few years in a designer and niche releases. So we're going to take a look at what Daniel did with the note of pear. As far as the name goes, he thinks she's perfect. Let's take a look at it. Fragrance family, welcome to the Robes Away channel. I'm your host Mark. Today we are unboxing and giving a first impression on Pearfecto. This is from the house, obviously, of Gallagher Fragrances. Is this a perfect pear? We are going to see. If you're new here, thanks for watching. Subscribe to support the channel. Hit that bell. You don't want to miss a thing. I'm also all over social media under my YouTube handle, Robes08. You can keep tabs on behind the scenes stuff, including set of the day, post new purchases, and what I'm working on for my YouTube channel. If you have a Facebook account, you can follow me, but also I have a Facebook group called Fragrance Guru Nation. We're up to 18,000 members now, where we discuss fragrances, new releases, people buy, sell, swap fragrances. Basically, it's a great tool if you're interested in fragrances like I am. So Pearfecto, complete disclosure, this was sent to me by the owner and of course knows behind this brand, Daniel Gallagher. He's been consistently sending new releases to me. So if you are watching, thank you, Daniel, for of course this one right here, Pearfecto. And I'm looking forward to giving my initial thoughts on this one. As I said earlier, pear has been it's been underutilized in fragrances. There has been some designer releases, in the past few years, but recently it's just been climbing up that a lot of brands are starting to utilize pear in the opening of the sets. So this one has, as I see, Daniel puts some of the notes here on the box, and it says pear, melon, grapefruit. So we already have 3 notes that are very thin. So I'm thinking a thin note, but we also have champanca and patchouli and driftwood. So enough talking. Now these don't come with cellophane, so it's going to be fairly easy to open. This is a 1 ounce bottle, so a fairly small bottle. However, this is all I need, especially for fragrance review. And in the inside of the box, it says a new olfactory memory awaits. So that's a new touch from Daniel, I believe. So again, this is this is an EDP concentration. So let's delve into this one. Let's sniff out Pearfecto. Let's see if it's a perfect pear. So, ooh, that's fresh and that's fruity. Very off the top, very crisp. I like that in fruity fragrances. Very crisp, fruity. Oh, it's got a little bit of a sparkle to it, almost a bubbly, almost thinking aldehydic, but not really. Aldehydes obviously gives like a sparkling feel to a fragrance. This kind of has that kind of melon. It's light, it's refreshing. A good pear note. I gotta admit, a very good, very solid pear note. A very strong pear note, which is nice to see. Some fragrances don't have a very outlandish, let's say, pear note. It's pear in the note breakdown, but you don't really smell it. This one definitely has some citrusy touches. It has a little bit of that melon, tropical. That's kind of hard to say tropical. It almost has like a little bit of a banana feel to the fragrance. I don't think it has banana in the note. Well, at least it doesn't have it on here, but it's almost kind of playing tricks on me a little bit, a little banana action here. It has an aquatic tinge to the fragrance. Not much else. Again, on a piece of paper, I always say this. I'm sure you guys are getting tired of me saying this all the time, but Never really test on a piece of paper, always test on your skin. I'm not testing on skin because I'm shooting another video and I already have my scent of the day on. But all right, so it has, you know what? It almost, that champaca note is coming out a little bit. Champaca kind of gives a hay-like undertone to a fragrance, and I'm starting to feel it a little bit, and maybe that's where the driftwood may be coming into play, because it's starting to get like almost a little bit of, I don't want to say spicy because it's not, it has like a hay-like, almost peach-like feel. Champaca does that. Sometimes it gives a vanillic note. Here, kind of missing that, but sweet melon, very fruity, zesty, summer vibe 100%, especially in this opening. Good opening, honestly. Very thin as an opening, but as you can tell, I'm getting a little bit of like I'm getting different types of facets. I think the Champaca is going to be your kind of like your X factor in this release. I want to see what it's going to do as far as development goes. As far as the pear goes, very good pear note. It is not hard to miss with a lot of designer releases. Mostly designer releases, you may miss the pear. Not a very good pear note here. It's up front and center, so very good, and I like what the secondary notes are doing with the pear. As far as this opening goes, a little aquatic, a little tropical. I don't really want to say tropical, but and that hay-like undertone, a little bit of like almost like a tea-like spice here from the Champaca is very interesting. As far as driftwood goes, I think it's just the Champaca doing that. I don't feel anything woody right now. Very interesting release from Daniel Gallagher. So this is my thoughts on Pearfecto. Again, just on a strip. So I'm going to put this obviously in the vault now for a pop to cherry, where I'm going to wear it for a few days and then kind of give you guys my overall thoughts on it and then go for a full-fledged review. But initial thoughts right now, good pear note. Is it a perfect pear note? It's a good pear note. It's one of the better ones that I've smelt in my journey, and I like the secondary notes going around it. And to me, the X factor, the Champaca note, very interesting. I want to see how that develops and how it's going to do on my skin as far as longevity, projection, and all that. But I'm very intrigued on the development of this. Fruity notes, usually very fleeting in fragrances, so I can't, especially pear. I don't think I've ever smelt a fragrance that has a long-lasting pear note. So we'll see if this one can do it, because it is front and center in this opening. So it's getting points from me here. Interesting release from Daniel. Obviously, I think this would be best for summer, especially a cool summer night. I feel like this is going to be perfecto for that type of setting. So now that you've heard my take, I would love to see yours in the comments below. Let me know what you think about this release if you have smelt it. And as always, a great or poor fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your pear-based fragrance wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.